What is going on, guys? I'm Nick, and today we have another case trio video going on, and it's going to be using the brand Pitaka. We're going to be looking at a case for the iPhone 14 Pro, which is right here, for the AirPods Pro 2, and the iPad Pro 11-inch specifically. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So, we do have the case. First of all, this one is not packaged. I don't have the packaging for it anymore, and it's going to be the case for the iPhone 14 Pro. I will be throwing the prices of each case up on the screen. The price for this one will be up in this corner over here. And let's go ahead and grab the phone and let's snap it right in so we can take a quick look. Here we have the iPhone 14 Pro in space black. And in case you guys do want to see a full dedicated review on this case, I have already filmed one. It's already up on the channel. And there it is. This is one of my favorite slim cases. I'm not a huge fan of Aramid fiber, the carbon fiber look, but Pitaka does this case so well that it's honestly just hard to miss out on. It's hard to ignore. So we can take a quick look around, starting with our camera protection. You can see it does offer a fair amount of camera protection, especially for an ultra slim case like this one. It has a plastic little camera lip right there. And we take a look at the front. There's really no lip to be looking at over here. I do have a tempered glass screen protector on this phone. So yeah, there's really no lip. That screen protector is eating the most of the damage if there's a drop or when I place my phone screen down. You can see there's no buttons to test out because the case itself is somewhat frameless and it leaves access to buttons and the mute toggle switch. Huge fan of that right there. Looking over at the bottom, also completely open, so there's no genuine cutouts to look at there or anything like that. Then on the power button side, you do have a cutout for that power button as well right there. The top is cut open as well slightly. But something I do like is that all the corners are covered, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. And despite it being an extremely slim case, the fit is absolutely insane. You can see right there's no pull anywhere. Where there would mostly be pull, like the buttons, there's cutout, so there's no case there, as well as the bottom, no case there. But it is extremely rigid, and even though it has that thinness, it is still Magsafe compatible, and of course, wireless charging compatible. You can see, and these magnets are nothing to skimp at right here either. Definitely some strong magnets. If you want to see the full Magsafe test, go ahead and check out that full review. I'm going to go ahead and link it down in the description below. But let's go ahead and move the phone to the side, and let's focus on the case for the AirPods Pro 2. The Mag Easy case is going to be the name for all of these three cases. Of course, that's how they qualify for the trio. Let's take a look at this real quick. If we look over on the back side, you get a ton of the features that they offer. You guys can go ahead and pause and read this if you would like. I'm going to go through them as we look at the case either way. So we can set this to the side. And here is the packaging for the case itself. Pitaka, extremely minimal, all black box. Really nothing going on. So we can just slide off from the bottom, just like that. We're greeted with a few little papers. Get a product catalog. They also make a case for the AirPods Max, which I'm thinking about looking at. If that's something you guys would want to see, be sure to leave it down in the comments below. Get a little thank you card, and then the case itself. Definitely some nice presentation, as you can see right there, and it keeps that same look as the phone case does. We can pull this out. It is going to be a two-piece case, and I want to show you one of my favorite features about this case. So a lot of AirPods Pro cases require some sort of adhesive to be added to the top, and this isn't very different when it comes to that. But if you can see that, it says reusable washable gel, so it's not just a standard piece of double-sided tape. You can actually remove this little piece of adhesive, pretty much rinse it off with some warm water, and it gets sticky again, so you can continue to use it. I'm a huge fan of that because other AirPods cases that I've been using, once that adhesive has been used or it's worn out, that's the end of it. You either got to find some more or just rock the AirPods case with the top possibly falling off. But let's go ahead and grab the AirPods Pro 2, which are right here. You can tell by that lanyard hole, and the speaker hole is down here on the bottom. And let's snap it right into the case. Right here. Extremely snug fit, definitely love to see that. And then the top part, I'm not using the adhesive right now just because I am going to be reviewing some other AirPods Pro case and testing out a few different ones. But that fit, you can definitely tell it might be necessary to use that adhesive, but you can probably get away without it. I wouldn't say it's totally necessary, but if you're only running one case, I'd probably recommend it. So here is the case itself. You do get a little hole for that LED indicator, which works very well. And then you get a little bit of Pitaka branding, and of course the entire case is covered in that Aramid or carbon fiber look. You do still have access to that lanyard hole right there, and then over on the bottom, nice cutout for the lightning port and cutouts for the speaker holes over on the bottom. Nothing on the left side. And then on the back, some generous room for the hinge, so when you're opening the case, there's no issues there. Super nice minimal case, and I just wish there was like an all black option, nothing with a pattern on it or anything like that. And if that was the case, this would probably be my daily case. So that's there. Before, actually almost forgot, we got to test wireless charging and Magsafe compatibility. So this is one of my favorite features about this case. It is wireless charging compatible, but it's also Magsafe. So a lot of AirPods Pro cases, despite the case itself having Magsafe, like the charging case of the AirPods, cases don't implement it very often. So you can see with this one, Magsafe charger, it actually adheres just like that. And it's one of my favorite features since I always charge my AirPods personally over Magsafe. So absolutely love that, and definitely want to see more cases implement that feature. So now we can go ahead and set this to the side, and then we have the iPad Pro case for the 11-inch iPad. So here's the packaging. You can see Pitaka over on the left side, Mag Easy Case 2 for iPad Pro, and then we can go ahead and look at some of the features down here. As you can see right there, magnetically attaching, and it is compatible with the Apple Magic Keyboard and Mag Easy accessories, which are other accessories that Pitaka offers. Looking over at the back side, you can see right here, you can go ahead and pause and read right there if you would like. I'm going to go ahead and go through all the features as we look at the case as well. So we can pull the case off from the bottom right here. I have found this package to be a little stubborn, but let's see if we can just do this just like that. Pretty much the same look as the AirPods case, all black box, Pitaka right there. We can flip this open from the side, a magnetic box. You get some instructions on how to use the case right there, and below this is going to be the case itself. As you can see, it sticks to the theme very well, and it is an ultra slim case. Pull this out. Another little thank you card right there, and that's gonna be it. We can set this packaging to the side. And here is the case. You can tell my camera's a little farther than normal. That is because I needed to accommodate for the size of the iPad. So super slim case. You can see right here, compatible with Mag Easy stand. That's Pitaka's stand that they offer. I don't currently have that, but it's nice to see that they are creating a sort of ecosystem for their own accessories. Always love when brands are able to do that. And I want to show you guys a look from the side, because this is where you can see just how thin these cases really are. It is an extremely thin case. But let's go ahead and grab the iPad and let's snap it in. So here I have the iPad Pro 11-inch with the Apple Pencil. We're going to go ahead and test if it is going to be able to charge the Apple Pencil as well. But let's go ahead and just snap it right in right here. Starting at the corners. It is definitely a snug fit, which I absolutely love to see and haven't had an issue with that when it comes to Pitaka. There it is. Now, something that I feel a lot of people are going to mention and maybe not be a big fan of is this exposed side right here. But I personally enjoy the look of that. I don't mind it, and it's a necessary kind of cutout if you're going to be using this case with the Magic stand. It needs that extra room so that the case can close properly. We do see the gold connectors down here so that it can still continue to transfer power and things like that with that Magic Keyboard. But other than those two gripes, I think it's an absolutely great case. We do also see a little bit of camera protection, as you can see right there. The cameras on the iPad aren't a crazy mound that you have to get over, but it's still nice to see that they went ahead and offered that protection. You can see it is fully covered except for that one side. Over on the top, you just have the cutouts for the speakers. Even the right side, where you're mostly going to be putting the Apple Pencil, it is completely closed. We're going to go ahead and test wireless charging right now. If we look over on the bottom, pretty much the same thing as the top. We have accurate speaker cutouts, and then a very generous rectangle cutout for the USB-C port. And then obviously it is completely open over on the left side. Now let's go ahead and snap this pencil on and see if that charges. So I have had a few issues with this. There you go. If I add a little bit of pressure, sometimes it'll charge the pencil, but other times I do have this iPad case installed, pull it out of my backpack, and my pencil has just not been charging. So definitely an issue that I think Pitaka needs to look into, or yeah, because it only charges, as you can see, that pop-up only occurs when I'm pushing on the pencil. If I go ahead and remove this, attach it, no charging. As soon as I start to add pressure, it'll begin charging. Definitely something that I think needs to be looked at. But maybe if you're someone that doesn't run the Apple Pencil, if you're someone who's not daily using the Apple Pencil, and you just want a slim case, this is definitely a nice fit, especially because of these buttons. These are super tactile, especially for just plastic buttons. Listen to this. That's your power button. Volume button's over here. Definitely some nice buttons, a very nice case. And that is going to be pretty much it for this one, guys. We have the iPhone 14 Pro, AirPods Pro 2, and the iPad Pro 11-inch Mag Easy cases from Pitaka. One other thing I did want to mention, as you can probably notice, the iPhone 14 Pro case does have some kind of grease and like grime on it. I didn't wipe that down on purpose. This is because I wanted you guys to see that it does tend to hold oils. They are easy to wipe down. It's not a huge deal. You can just take a slightly damp cloth, wipe it off, and that's going to come right off. I did just want to take note so you guys would be aware that it's something you may have to be doing if you decide to pick up any of these cases. But that's going to be pretty much it for this one, guys. Really hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button down below. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more. Helps me out a ton. And if you have any recommendations for cases or accessories, leave them down in the comments below. I'm trying to respond to every comment as usual. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.